Hello again. We're just gonna get into it really quickly because my voice is a bit bad today. So, yeah, spoilers, obviously. This is going to be a discussion of Boom, which is series 14 slash season 1, episode 3, yes. And yeah, I like this episode. It's probably the best episode of the series so far. I really like the idea of it just being very few locations. It's a bit of a, bottle episode. I like that. Yeah, the quality of this episode is just really good. I just don't feel like I have a lot to say about it. Because, basically the only thing I have to say about it is that it's good. The dialogue flows really well. Yeah, I feel like the theming comes across very well, even if it's not very subtle, you know? And it's not, going too hard on it. But I do have some things that I didn't really like about it. First and foremost, the role of the daughter here, role of Splice, I really feel like it's written for a child that is much younger than the actor that plays her. And yeah, I mean, that's not, really a criticism, I guess, because I don't know how much control the writer has over casting in this scenario, but I feel like they should have cast someone younger, just because, you know, seeing a child of that size saying those lines is not... It takes away from the episode. It really does. And the second thing that I really don't like is the romance. I just don't feel like the episode has enough space to build it up effectively. I feel like if this had been a two-parter, or maybe just even 5 to 10 minutes longer, that could have worked, but since the episode is still the standard 45 minutes, it just doesn't. But yeah. And then the third thing that I don't really like is very much more of a nitpick, is just when the Doctor first starts explaining to, oh god, what's her name? She's our new companion. I really do need to remember her name. Goodness. I'm recording this on the 23rd, so it's been a while since I watched the episode. I can't for the life of me remember her name. Mundy Flynn. That's her name. God, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I feel like I'm just gonna go back and check. Yeah, like I said, the third thing that I don't really like is when the Doctor starts explaining to Mundy why, him being on the landmine is a different issue than a human being on the landmine. I feel like some of the dialogue there is very much not written for 15. It's very much written for 11, and it's just not the same vibe. And I feel like the character that Ncuti Gatwa and Russell T Davies has built so far in this series is that it's just not fitting with that kind of speech. And yeah. But other than that, the dialogue is very well written. And then another thing that I'm not really sure if I like is that I feel like Ruby doesn't get any, real moments to shine. And she doesn't get to be as much of an active character as the Doctor, I suppose. But looking at the previews for next episode, that might change. Because it seems like next episode is going to be a primarily Ruby-focused episode. So I'm going to hold off on that criticism until later. But yeah, that's it, pretty much. I don't have a lot to say about this episode, because I feel like, yeah, it's really good. But it's not, the best episode of Doctor Who I've ever seen. And it was certainly fun. I did spend a lot of the episode expecting it to, go somewhere else. I wasn't expecting it to be like just this one location mainly. So yeah, though I do feel like it could have the episode itself could have benefited from having like a few more minutes to work with. And yeah, I also don't really know how I feel about the ending, but yeah, it was like a typical expected Moffat quality episode where, you know, he writes one episode instead of an entire series. I've always felt like he's a lot better at writing single episodes or two-parters than he is at being in charge of an entire series and its quality, you know? So, yeah, I'm gonna try to get this out as quickly as possible because I still haven't posted the first video. But yeah, it's gonna take me a while, I think, to get proper comfortable with recording stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna try next week. Like, today's Thursday, so like literally in 2 days from now, I'm gonna try to record as quickly as possible and get things out as quickly as possible. But we'll see. Either way, I'm just gonna post these when I can. So yeah, bye.